Hey everyone! Today we're tackling one of the most talked about topics of the past 5 years, COVID-19 vaccines. Bizarre claims, myths, facts, and controversies. Now, we all know these little shots have saved millions of lives, but they've also sparked some of the wildest myths and bizarre stories you'll ever hear. From claims about microchips to sci-fi DNA rewrites, it's been a roller coaster ride of misinformation. So buckle up, let's get started. Now let's first dive into the myths. And trust me, there are plenty. First up, COVID-19 vaccines will alter your DNA. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? But nope, this is completely false. mRNA vaccines don't even enter the part of your cells where DNA is stored. They're like disappearing ink. They deliver instructions to your immune system and then vanish. Sorry to disappoint if you were hoping for superpowers. Next myth, vaccines contain microchips to track us. Okay, seriously, why would anyone need a microchip when we're all glued to our smartphones anyway? This myth actually came from a misinterpreted statement by Bill Gates back in 2020. Spoiler alert, there are no microchips in vaccines. Now here's one that stirred up real controversy. Blood clotting disorders linked to Covishield vaccine. Scientists found that some people developed a rare condition called vaccine-induced immune thrombocytopenia and thrombosis, VITT, which can cause bleeding. It sounds scary, and it is, but here's the good news. Cases were extremely rare and usually occurred within 4 to 42 days after vaccination. Plus, researchers have used these findings to improve vaccine safety moving forward. So while this was a serious issue, it doesn't mean vaccines are unsafe overall. Let's keep busting myths. Vaccines cause infertility. Nope, there's absolutely zero evidence for this one. In fact, many women in vaccine trials went on to have healthy pregnancies afterward. Another classic. Vaccines were made too fast to be safe. Actually, scientists didn't cut corners. They built on decades of research into mRNA technology used for other diseases like Zika and cancer. Over 13 billion doses have been administered worldwide with proven safety and effectiveness. And my favorite myth, vaccines make you magnetic. Honestly, who comes up with this stuff? There's no scientific basis for this claim. It's just another internet conspiracy gone viral. Alright, let's kick things off with some of the weirdest vaccine-related news out there. Did you hear about the study claiming COVID-19 vaccines might cause something called post-vaccination syndrome? Sounds scary, right? Well, researchers at Yale found that a small group of people reported symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, and even tinnitus long after getting vaccinated. They even discovered biological changes like reactivation of a dormant virus called Epstein-Barr virus. But before you panic, experts say this research is still in its early stages and doesn't prove vaccines are unsafe. So while this headline might sound alarming, remember, it's not conclusive yet. Okay, jokes aside, here's why busting these myths is so important. Misinformation doesn't just make people hesitant, it can actually cost lives. Vaccines have reduced severe illness and hospitalizations by over 80%, even against newer variants. Plus, staying updated on vaccinations helps protect not just you but everyone around you, your grandparents, co-workers, even strangers on the bus. Think of it as wearing a seatbelt. It doesn't make you invincible but dramatically reduces risks. So where does this leave us? COVID-19 vaccines have saved millions of lives while facing their fair share of myths and controversies. From bizarre claims about DNA rewrites to real concerns like rare blood disorders. It's been quite the journey. But here's the bottom line. Science wins when we stick to facts. If you learned something new today, or just had a good laugh at some of these wild myths, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content like this. And hey, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What's the craziest vaccine myth you've heard? Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.